Doing a transmission swap and flushing on this F-250. We're sitting here trying to get the temperature up, operating temp, and then we're going to start flushing and see how bad it is.
This is just board stuff here, but it works well.
What'd you assemble in here, Eric?
3.5R drum for a 6R140. Yep, stage 1. Waiting on my forward plate to be cut, so I'm just checking my direct clearance now. Figure out what I need to trim off it to get it right. All Borgs, everything new in the drum, freshly bushed drum. Good to go, ready to do the work again.
Just cutting it down so they can get more clutches in it. The chamfer keeps it from cracking.
R110, you're upgrading it from a thin, regular factory Babbitt style bushing to a Teflon coated extra wide for more support that takes advantage of the full surface area on the output shaft for the forward drum on the 5R110. Direct drum on the 5R110 instead of the 2 bushings gets upgraded to a 1-piece bushing, also Teflon coated with lube channels cut in it. Snap ring for the forward planet. It's a good indicator to show you what happens on the snap rings on the 5R110s. They always get upgraded in every single build. It'll have a nice wider snap ring on it. There's your forward planet snap ring that we upgrade them to. As you can see what happens to the factory one. So 5R110 coast drum, they always split on the factory spin weld. So we'll take it and put a real bead all the way around it and then machine it down so that doesn't ever happen again. So that's just one of the other upgrades. So 5R110 direct clutch clearance. It's supposed to be 45 to 65. Come over here, set it up, you've got 30 thou. So these guys that don't have a complete machine shop in their shop at their disposal, how are they going to set that clearance correctly? If you don't have the ability to machine the top plate for the proper clearance, how are you going to get that clearance properly? I'm just saying, you know, they're all the same though. All the builds are the same, right? All the builders are the same, but they don't have these. Will you cut me a stepped cut 20 on the face of that, please?
20 on the face.
Please. Dead on. Right where we want it. How are they going to do that without a lathe to cut it?
Just bushings out of your, that would be the direct or the intermediate clay hub. Yeah, driving them out. That bushing's about 335 thou inside the drum, so it takes a little longer to beat it out there with a race driver. Okay, we got a 4R100 pump here. Would have been a little easier if we had it apart, but I'll just go over briefly what we did to it. Fully disassembled, removed the bushings from it. It started out and it had transgo on-off lockup in it. We converted it back to pulse width modulation. We reamed it for an oversized Sonex valve as the valve that was in it. Still vacuum tested, but it was hanging in the bore. The bore wasn't exactly straight anymore, so it's got a nice fresh straight bore now. So that's on the PR side. Converter clutch side was fine, and we changed back to a pulse width modulated setup with Sonex boost valve on that side. Now we machine these entirely. We machine the back so that it sits in the case dead straight and you have a nice flat surface seal against your gasket. New bushings in the back. And of course, when we machine this, everything is compensated appropriately to make sure it all fits right. So his coast gear is removed and it's cut to compensate for what we removed from the back as well as your machining under the thrust. So now everything's relative. It all goes back in the trans the way it should be. On top of that, we do a machine in place bushing, which it's hard to see in here now with the seal in it. It's relieved and you're over drilled up to 5/16 for the drain back, and then the body of the pump is drilled as well, so it drains back into the case properly. Sleeve retained in, but you have a high polish finish on the bushing and the clearance is set where we want it. And then it's assembled so that the cover is centered exactly on the stator, so that you're 100% square. There's no running offset with the converter running against the bushing the way it shouldn't. So as long as the flex plate's good, this thing's going to run. Everything's going to run on dead center. And a brand new bushing in the front, new seals, brand new gear set. Pocket was polished as well in the lathe. The pocket was in very good shape. And we touched up the coast drum as well with a new Durabond steel back bushing there, and took care of everything else. New bushing in the coast as well. And she's ready to roll again. And previously TIG welded already, which is a good mod if you're beating on these things. It's always good to TIG weld them. That about wraps it up. Good fresh pump, and it should put in work for him.